Most of the time, I actually forget this lesson, which is not discussing with someone. In reality, that's probably one of the things that you need to understand the most when it comes to productivity. And why I say this? Because when you discuss with someone, you're literally just wasting your time, honestly. Even if you're correct, even if they are correct, like you are freaking wasting your time. And when you discuss with someone, you're going to be thinking too much about that thing. And this is honestly really annoying because whenever you discuss with someone, like I don't know, let's say your mother or your father or whatever, something that will happen is that first it depends at the time of the day. It depends honestly in at which time of the day are you discussing, because if you are discussing at like 8 p.m., you're fucking retarded, right? You can kind of like discuss with someone, okay, fine. If it's like if it's like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., something like that, right? Okay, you can discuss with someone, fine. But like if we are all if you if you're trying to discuss with someone and it's like 8 p.m. first, you're literally thinking about that thing in your sleep, which is actually not good, right? And your sleep will probably be worse depending on the severity of the discussion. Even if it's not severe, it will ruin your kind. It will honestly make your sleep inefficient. Okay, even if it's not real, even if you're not really discussing with that person, right? So yeah, probably you need to have that in mind. And also, um, wait a second. Also, for example, yesterday I was I literally just was honestly with people, right? I was with some friends, and so because I was with some friends, I ended up discussing with one of them, right? And basically, she basically asked me, "Why are you not a student?" Right? And I said to her, "Because I don't want to. Why should I?" Literally, I just said, "Why should I study?" I said to her, because I already gained the same money that I would if I were a student here in my country, right? And even if someone gains more money than me, I could like it literally is not worth it. Like I will spend like 3 to 4 years of my time doing something which I don't like, right? And just to gain like 30 and not 30, like $300 more monthly, which is just bullshit, literally. And so I said to her, no, I just don't want to because it's not efficient. Unless you really like the thing, right? But you don't really like the thing. So I said that to her, and even if I was correct, right? Even if I was correct, and she was on the wrong or whatever, right? Even if I was correct, still, bro, still, I ended up thinking about that thing today. You can kind of notice the thing because I'm talking about it right now, right? But like I ended up thinking about it after I went to sleep, right? When I was in my bed, I was thinking about that thing. Today, one day after, like 12 to no 10 to 9 hours later, I was thinking about that thing after I woke up. So yeah, it's not efficient. Okay. It will literally never be efficient to discuss with someone. I swear to God. But and when you're able to literally just honestly respect your freaking time, in which first you can discuss with people, you will probably be like your productiveness will actually probably increase a lot. And what I mean by this is that not that your productiveness will like, oh, you will be super more productive. Not really, but like you are not going to worsen your productiveness, which is probably something, which is probably the most important thing, right? And that's usually what happens. That people honestly worsen their productiveness. Their productiveness. They don't know that they're even worsening it, which is like literally that is just the worst part. The worst part of all, honestly. So yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, if I'm being honest, it's just okay. You want to discuss, but at least do it in a safe setting in which you know, okay, I'm not going to end up thinking about this thing even if I discuss it, right? If you are sure about that, okay, then fine. Go and discuss as much as you like. But like, if you are not fine with it, if you just want to discuss because you want to fucking discuss, then don't be fucking retarded and don't do it. Even if you're wrong, right? Even if you're wrong, at least if you're going to discuss it, don't take it seriously, right? I think that's really one of the things that you need to understand. Because you end up thinking about discussing too much, right? Because you take it too seriously. And people don't actually take you as serious like you think. And there's something that I need to understand too. Because, I mean, most of the time, I take it too seriously. Because it's just a type of thinking, right? When I discuss with someone, most of the time I know I'm right? I fucking know it. It's just that most of the time you don't know the right words to say in the moment, and so it appears that you are not correct, right? It appears, right? Still, they are the people that literally have the worst lives, right? So yeah, they are literally worse in almost every aspect of me. So in life, right? So yeah, like I don't know. Just honestly ignore people most of the time. If you're going to discuss with someone, do it with someone that you actually respect. Don't do it with someone that you actually don't really value their opinions. And if you are in a situation in which you are discussing with someone who you don't really want to discuss with, then honestly, don't be serious. Don't take it seriously. Don't think that by discussing with that person you're going to change your point. No, you're not going to change anything. If they have that point in their mind, it's just because they're fucking stupid. So maybe you should not actually like think about that at all, honestly. So yeah, bro, like I don't know. Honestly, like if I'm being totally honest with you, like it's just people are just stupid, bro. Like don't discuss with people and that's it, honestly. So yeah. Before I was putting creatine on this smoothie, right? But like I realized that it's actually not as efficient to put creatine in there because it's actually like there's too much shit on this smoothie, and so because of it, like you can actually not really drink all of the creatine that you're putting in there. So I just will start again. I will start again drinking my creatine and water. I guess. Yeah. That's it for a video. Hope that you liked it. Bye.